Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We are going to start with Marcos Alonso as it has been reported that Chelsea seeks compensation from Barcelona for the signing of Marcos Alonso. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Then, secondly, talking about this young Barca star by name Estanis Pedrola, it has been reported that Barcelona are currently working on renewing the informed youth prodigy, whose contract expires in 2024. We are also going to be discussing more on that. So guys, as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. According to AS, English club Bolton Wanderers have raised questions over the transfer of Marcos Alonso from Chelsea to FC Barcelona in the summer window of last year. In doing so, the third division club from England have joined forces with Union Adave in claiming irregularities in Alonso's transfer and denouncing Barcelona. Marcos Alonso joined Barcelona in the summer of last year, arriving on a free transfer after his contract with the Blues was terminated. Meanwhile, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang moved the other way in a deal worth €12 million. Union Adave, where Alonso had spent some time during his youth career, had questioned the legitimacy of that deal, citing that Chelsea and Barcelona had tried to hide the transfer fee of Alonso by lowering Aubameyang's valuation. Going by the statement, Adave saw this as a possible covert exchange of players in which Chelsea and FC Barcelona had agreed on the transfer of Aubameyang for €12 million, to which would have been added the free release of Marcos Alonso, which would have considerably reduced the price of Aubameyang, whose market value would be far from the €12 million finally paid, the Spanish RFEF Segunda Division club had stated. As per the FIFA Solidarity Scheme, a small percentage of any transfer fee for a footballer must go to his training clubs since he was 12 years old. Alonso had spent time at Union Adave in the early parts of his career, and they believe that they are owed compensation for his move to the Camp Nou. Now, Bolton have, also joined them in filing a complaint with FIFA over the same, as they are also seeking financial compensation from Barcelona for Alonso's signing, with the left back having spent time at the club when he was 19 years old. FIFA's dispute resolution chamber has already heard from Adave and Barcelona over the matter, with the two parties waiting for a decision, with Bolton also now following suit. It will be interesting, see what the governing body decides in the matter. Then on to the final story of discussion. Estanis Pedrola has been shining brightly for Barcelona's reserve team of late, helping them maintain their push for a playoff place finish in the RFEF Primera Division, and his form has not gone unnoticed by first-team manager Xavi Hernandez and his staff. Indeed, the 19-year-old has been called up to train with the senior team on several occasions already this season, including earlier today as they prepare for the game against Elche this weekend, with many first-team players away on international duty. And according to Sport, Barcelona are already working on renewing Estanis Pedrola's contract, with his current one set to expire in the summer of 2024. The teenage left winger arrived at Barca from Reus Deportivo back in 2021 and made a handful of appearances for the reserves last term. In the ongoing campaign, Estanis Pedrola's importance within the Barca Athletic side has grown considerably, especially since the start of the 2023. The young star was out injured for close to 3 months in the early part of this campaign, but has come back strongly in the new year. So far, Estanis Pedrola has scored 7 goals in 14 league outings, 6 of which have come in the last 9 matches. The winger backed the brace as Barca Athletic secured a 2-1 win over CE Sadebal this past weekend. Given the form he has been showcasing lately and the undoubted potential he possesses, Barcelona already working on extending the Spaniard's contract beyond next summer to avoid a situation similar to that of Ilya Shakomach and Victor Barbera, both of whom are set to leave for free this upcoming summer. Estanis Pedrola will likely be called up for the pre-season camp by the Barca manager Xavi Hernandez in the summer. And of course, in case he puts up a strong impression there, then there's a big possibility that they could see the 19-year-old carve out a place for himself in the first team set up next season. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe so you always stay in touch with the latest on Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.